Welcome to Fletch Flips. Got something new for you this week. I'm going to venture into what sold on the weekend. We had a pretty decent weekend. Enjoyed watching some golf, NASCAR racing, and football, of course. And in the meantime, we were working, selling stuff, packaging it, and getting it shipped out Monday morning. So let's take a look at what sold on the weekend with full details of what we paid, how much we got for it, what we charged for shipping, how much shipping cost us, what eBay fees were, and the net profit that Fletch Flips made for watching. All right, let's get it going. The first thing we sold was this Rescue golf club cover. We picked this up at a thrift store. We had it listed for $17.77, and I believe that's exactly what we got for it. Yes, right here, $17.77. We bought it on 9/22 of 24. Sold it on Saturday. Only had it in inventory for 20 days. Made a net profit of $9.80 because we did free shipping. So the shipping cost is here. And this is eBay fees. So $9.80 from $1.05. We're off to a good start for the week. Next up is a pair of Wolverine boots. We picked these up at a sale along the road at an old closed veterinary clinic. Actually, they built a brand new building, which is awesome. And they were having a sale out there, and they had a lot of stuff. And we picked these boots up. They were brand new in the box, size 8.5. We listed them for $77.77, and we took a best offer on them for $60. We had them in inventory for 104 days. We charged $12.69 for shipping. It cost us $7.69 to ship them. If you notice here, I always put how I ship them, the dimensions, and the weight. So if we ever have an issue, I have everything right there. And we had to pay eBay fees of $9.92. We netted $30.08 on this pair of boots. Next is a vintage bowling ball bag. We picked this up at an estate sale along with another bag and a couple of bowling balls. And we sell a lot of this stuff. This thing was in really nice shape. We listed it for $27.77. And we got $22 for it. Took a best offer. Bought it on 5/27 of 24, paid $3 for it, sold it on Saturday, 10/12, charged $14.90 for shipping. We ended up, it cost us $11.90 because I do calculated shipping. I always mark up our shipping $3 and maybe $5, depending on the price of the object. And eBay fees were $5.37, so we netted $16.63 after paying the $3. Okay, next we sold a Coleman propane lantern base for a propane tank. We've sold a lot of these, and they come right with the camera when we buy them, the lantern when we buy them, and we part the lanterns out. I very rarely ever sell an entire lantern. I always part them out, and we do well. I list these for $15.77. This one sold for $15.77. We had 50 cents in it because I piece out the object and put a price on them. We had it in inventory for 26 days. I can't even begin to count how many of these we've sold this year because I always look for lanterns. There was free shipping. Shipping cost $4.37, $2.25 for eBay fees. We netted $8.65. So another good trade or good buy. Next up is a pair of Walls blizzard-proof coveralls. Sold them for $27.77 plus shipping. And we got Walls coveralls, $27.77 for them. Bought them at a thrift store on September the 20th. Inventory 22 days, $15.54 for shipping. I marked the shipping up $5 on these. So we got $10.54 is all we had to pay for shipping. After $6.08 eBay fee, we netted $14.69. I'm going to be really hesitant to buy these in the future because they're not the easiest to list because of all the measurements and everything, but who knows? When you can more than double your money, why not? Next up, we got a golf club. We sell a lot of golf clubs. This is a tailor-made burner. We were asking $27.77, free shipping, and we ended up getting, for this tailor-made club, an offer of $23. This has been in inventory since May the 14th. Yeah, we paid $3 for it. We bought a bunch of golf clubs at a sale. It was like 15 or 20 of them, and it came down to $3 a piece. And this golf club, they don't sell the best tailor-made burners, but I'll always list them. We got $23 for it. It was free shipping. Shipping cost was $9.31, $3.12 for eBay fees. We ended up netting $7.57. But overall, those golf clubs all made us a lot of money. There was a couple of others of these. It was a pitching wedge and a sand wedge of this same set, the tailor-made burner oversized, and we got like 30 some dollars each for those. So that's not all bad. I think next up is another golf club. Yep, a Ben Hogan CFT. Same story on this. Not the greatest of sellers, but I bought this entire set. Usually the sand wedge and the pitching wedge will pay for the entire set, and all of these are pure profit. This one was $17.77 plus $12.23 shipping, and we sold it for $17.77 plus $12.23 shipping right there. That was in inventory since May the 2nd, so 163 days. $3.85 for eBay fees. Shipping was only $6.99, so we ended up netting profit, $16.16 from a $3 investment. All right, up next, a Motorhome Life magazine. We bought these magazines quite some time ago, and we bought like 30 of them, and we paid $0.25 each for them. This one's kind of a straggler. It wasn't in very good shape. The cover was coming off it, but I keep them listed. I don't know why people buy these things. I'm just glad that they do. Who knows? Maybe they have that camper. They're restoring them. I mean, this magazine's from 1975. And we sold it for a whopping, are you ready? $9.69. Took an offer. We got as much as $20 to $30 for some of these magazines because they had like the high-end coaches on the covers at the particular time, I would assume. And it was pretty cool. Now here I have 1979. I'll have to check into that. But $9.69, $4.63 shipping, $2.17 eBay fees. We made $2.64. Why did I keep it listed? Because it creates a little more excitement on our eBay store. It's a sale, and the algorithms like sales. So next up, a White Mountain puzzle. We sell a lot of puzzles. My girl Leslie, she loves to do puzzles, and she has a actual puzzle table that we purchased, and she just loves to sit there and put together puzzles. And once she assembles them, we sell them. We buy these things cheap. We never pay much more than $3 for a puzzle. This one we sold for $21.77. I believe we got the full price for it. Yes, $21.77, free shipping. We purchased this back in May also. We bought like 25 or 30 at this particular lady's garage sale. And the reason that they sat around so long is because she puts them all together. We probably have 40, 50 puzzles sitting in there that she still has to put together. But as she puts them together, we sell them. These averaged out to $2.86 each. We sold it for $21.77, $7.77 for shipping, $3 eBay fee. We netted $8.21. So she gets paid for putting together puzzles. Pretty cool. Next up, we got a Wilson ball glove. Now, this glove I bought at a garage sale along with two others. This one was a little scraggly, but I says, if I buy all three, will you sell them each for $1? He says, sure. I think he had $2 or $3 each on them. The nice thing is one of the gloves sold for like 30 some dollars. So obviously they're all paid for it. But I went ahead and listed this one for $14.77 plus shipping. And I believe that's exactly what we got for it. Wilson glove. Nope. I sent out an offer, 10% off, $13.29, $9.23 shipping. We've had this since 8/16 of 24. Bought it at the Oak Shadow garage sale. If you notice over here in this first column, I put where we purchased them just for memory's sake, and it helps out tremendously. In the future, I'm going to be doing a video how we do our inventory because all this stuff is already in inventory. I just transfer it to this spreadsheet. So we got $13.29, $9.23, $5.60 for shipping, $3.35 eBay fee. We netted $12.57. I'll list something I pay $1 for to make $12.57 all day long, especially here in Michigan if it's wintertime, not out golfing all the time. Next up, we have a Farberware handle. We buy these Farberware pans. We sell the handles. They sell. We sold quite a few of them, but it's hit and miss. You just never know. but they're just something that we can throw on there and get another sale. We paid $1 for this one, got $17.77 for it, $3.84 shipping cost, $2.81 eBay fee. We made a $10 bill. Why not? Next, this is a bird dog find. Well, Leslie, I call her bird dog because she sniffs out such great buys at estate sales, garage sales, and everything. But she found this. We only paid $10 for this thing. It's a shoe polisher. And we sold it for $37.77. I had it listed for $47.77. And when I relisted it, once again, it might be a good time for you to subscribe because I'm going to be doing videos how I relist things every single day and what I do to create it back onto eBay as a brand new listing. And this sold like 2 days after I relisted it. We got $37.77, $20.81 shipping, $16.65 was the cost to ship it, $8.14 eBay fees. So we turned $10 into $23.79. These are pretty easy to ship to. No big deal. Next, we have a New Era Los Angeles Lakers palm tree taco logo hat. This thing's really a nice hat. We had it on the listing. We had it for $29.77 plus $6.23 shipping. We've had it quite a while. I bought like 4 or 5 of these things, and this is the last one. We made some great money on these, and we ended up selling it for, if I can get back here, we ended up selling it for $20. He sent an offer going to California. $6.23, so $5.62 for shipping, $3.82. I keep track of where I ship things over here. It's simple to do. I just put in, went to California. And we've had that since January of this year. But like I said, we had bought about 5 of them. And some of them we got as much as $30, $40 for with different logos and stuff. So it was pretty cool. And we paid $4.24 at a thrift store for them. Last but not least, Lord of the Rings backgammon. I bought a vintage Lord of the Rings backgammon game, and there were a lot of them listed. And so what I did is pieced them out, and I put these one each, the gold ring and a silver ring, at $9.77. I have 13 pairs of them still available, and I had bought 2. So I've sold 2 of them, and they just sit in a drawer. I mean, do they make you much money? No. But do I want to throw them out? Heck no, I'm not going to throw them out. You list them. It's a one-time listing. I got a quarter in them. I don't even really have that in them. I just put that in as a cost. $9.77, $4.36 for shipping, and a $1.71 eBay fee. So we made $3.45. It takes me a couple seconds to put them into a baggie, put them in a little bitty bubble mailer, and ship it out. Once again, create some activity in the store. All right, let's sum this up. For Saturday and Sunday, we sold 14 items right here. Our amount of money we invested to buy those items was $67.15. Our net profit after eBay fees, shipping costs, and our cost of goods was $176.91. Let's just call it $177. That accounted for an average profit on these 14 items of $12.64. I want to share something with you. This is not a typical weekend for us. We typically do better than this. But it's the first weekend we were doing it. We went with what we got. We didn't want to make it look like we just make a ton of money every single weekend. But the nice thing is, numerous of these items were kind of older items. But the key to eBay is building up a bank. What I mean by building up a bank is that you keep listing things on a daily basis. We're up to close to 900 items. We sold 14 items this weekend. The weekend before and the weekend before that, I think we were up around 25 to 30 items each weekend. But we're going to continue to do this in the future to share with you what really happens on eBay and what you really make. Not that we sell all these goods for $400. I want to show you the net profits. To make $177 while we're enjoying the weekend, doing what we were doing, that's not all bad. And I package everything up as quick as possible as we go, because I don't like having to package 14 things on a Monday morning, and sometimes more because Friday I don't get them done. So I like to do them as they go if I can do it, if at all possible. So that kind of sums it up. Wasn't all bad. We'll see you next Monday. Thanks for watching.